Welcome, Python enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into the world of Python's counter class, a versatile tool for counting occurrences in iterable objects. In this tutorial, we'll explore what the counter class is, its methods, operations, and walk through practical examples to showcase its power. Let's begin with an introduction to Python's counter class. The counter class is part of Python's collections module. It's designed to provide a simple and efficient way to count occurrences of elements in iterable objects such as lists, tuples, dictionary, or strings. The counter class is indeed a subclass of the dict class, which means it inherits properties and methods from dict. This inheritance allows counter to have dictionary-like features while being specialized for counting occurrences of elements. Let's see how to use the counter class with examples. Example 1. Counting words in a sentence. To use counter, we need to import counter from collections module. Define a sentence variable equals Python is powerful and Python is versatile. Define a word underscore counts variable equals counter, sentence.split. Here we split a sentence into words and use counter to count the occurrences of each word. Print out the word counts in this line. Let's run the code to see the count results. The word Python appears 2 times, occurs 2 times, powerful once, and once, versatile once. Because the counter is subclass of dict class, you can get a count of an element like this. The word Python count equals word underscore counts, Python. Change the count of the word is, to 5. Using del to remove the count of word and print, word underscore counts of Python. Print the whole counter. Run the code. The count of word Python is 2. The count of word is changed to 5 and the count of word and is removed. Also you can use the clear method to remove all elements in counter. Print, word underscore counts. Run the code. The counter is empty after the clear function is applied. Example 2. Find most common elements in a data set. Import counter from collections module. Define a data list. Initial counter with a data list. Using counter's most underscore common method to with an argument 1 to find the most common element. With an argument 2 to find the 2 most common elements. Without argument or an argument is none, or the argument greater than or is equal to the number of elements, it returns all elements sorted by count in descending order. You can see the printed results after running the code. Let's take a look at other 3 counters methods, update, subtract, and elements. We use the same data from last example. Construct a counter. Update. Method updates the counter with elements from another iterable or mapping, or from another counter. Here the argument of update is a list. Let's add a print statement to print out the result. Run the code. One count of 1 and 2 counts of 6 are added to the original counter. Subtract. Method subtracts elements from another iterable or mapping, or from another counter. Here the argument of subtract is a counter. Add a print statement to print out the result. Run the code. One count of 1 and 3 counts of 6 are removed from the counter. Note that the -1 of counts of 6 is returned as result of subtraction. Elements. Method returns an iterator over the elements, repeating each element as many times as its count. Here we use the elements method to rebuild the list from the counter with list comprehension. Add a print statement to print out the result. Run the code. This list data are rebuilt from the counter using the elements method. Please note that the sequence of elements may or may not be the same as the original. It just returns all elements based on its counts. Except those methods of a counter, Python provides handy operators for two counters. They are addition, subtraction, intersection, and union. Example 3 will show you how to use them. Example 3. Analyze sale data using counters operators. From collections import counter. We use counters to represent how many pens, pencils and notebooks are sold per day for 2 days. Sales_day 1 and sales_day 2. Total sales of each item can be obtained using sales day 1 plus sales day 2. Sales increment of each item obtained using sales day 2 minus sales day 1. Minimum sales of each item obtained using intersection of sales day 1 and sales day 2. Maximum sales of each item obtained using union of sales day 1 and sales day 2. Print those to see what operations look like. Add the two counters together. The resulting counter, total sales, contains the same keys, and their values are the sum of counts from both counters. For the subtraction, the resulting counter only includes the k-count pairs that count values are positive. The pen is not showing here because no sales increment on day 2 for pen. Intersection takes lower counts from both counters, so it is used for minimum sales. Union returns higher counts from both counters, therefore, used for maximum sales. In conclusion, the counter class in Python is a handy tool for counting occurrences in iterable objects. Its methods and operations make it versatile for various counting and analysis tasks. Experiment with it in your projects and discover its elegance in simplifying complex counting scenarios. That wraps up our introduction to Python's counter class. Happy coding, and stay tuned for more Python tutorials.